Forever, we've always thought of bartenders as just being, sometimes the schlubs who draw a draft and that type of stuff. But
well, I'm a schlub who draws drafts, But I mean, it's one of those things where it's just fun. I mean, I essentially get to host a party every night. Bartending at East Side Mario is exactly what it sounds like. It's nothing crazy or challenging, but it was a good way to learn, organization and a good platform to learn how to deal with people, interact with people behind the bar, because I had developed an interest in cocktails, like specifically classic cocktails. The old fashioned, the Sazerac, and I would try and make these things behind the bar at East Side Mario's, but there'd be nothing. I remember thinking, looking at an old fashioned and bitters, the Angostura bitters, that's classic to an old fashioned. It's like, okay, well, I don't have those behind the bar at East Side Mario's. What's Campari? Campari says bitter on it, maybe that will work, right? And so a lot of trial and error there, but Baltimore House took me on. I was there for about 3 years and became the bar manager there eventually, and was able to start creating menus. And at the very beginning, it was all just classic cocktails on the menu. But then things started to change, and I'd find recipes or things that were interesting, and I'd throw it on the menu just to see how it did. Well, to see how it did, and then also to give myself practice. So I learned a lot from that place.
How much experimenting do you actually end up doing?
Oh, tons. It's trial. It's trial and error. You have an idea, and so you try it out exactly how it's in your head, and usually usually you can sort of see why it might work, but usually first time it doesn't work. And so you take it, I'm lucky enough where I have an incredible chef at Brooks House and actually everyone in the kitchen. I'll usually take my cocktail to them first because, they have incredible palates and interesting ideas that I never would have, like grapefruit and coriander. So I had no idea that those two complemented each other. And I learned that by taking a grapefruit cocktail to the kitchen. And it was awful, but they suggested coriander. And so I made a coriander syrup, and it changed it. It made it incredible.